Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I made a video with Elon Musk's announcement of creating his own party, the American Party. He called it the third option. I don't think that's the third option. I think it's the second option, because the first option is the Democrats and the Republicans, which are two in one, which are two, as I call them, two identical twins with the same parents, the guys who give them, campaign donations. And is the difference between the Democrats and the Republicans is that one of these parties, the twins, has a mustache or a beard. That's it. That's the only difference, which is two parties, if you turn it like this, becomes one party. So in this video, I will show you Trump's reaction to Elon Musk's creation of this American party. Obviously, Donald Trump will say that he's an idiot and so on. He got crazy. And I will have Elon Musk's details on what is his party meant to achieve. What does he want to achieve with a third party, or with his party at least. So its goals. I have three articles here. One from the Russians, Russia Today, the other one from Business Insider, and the other one comes from Reuters. I do not call Business Insider or Reuters American media outlets because they don't work for America. And they're not, how do you call that? Impartial either. They work for the same guys who are distributing campaign donations to the twins. But in the meantime, before I do that, I'm gonna let you know that I discovered this little wine here, a Japanese wine. Its name is Choya. Choya from umeshu, from the fruit ume. This is a plum wine. So you see over there, umeshu, ume is the fruit, it's in it. I already tasted it, very good. The fruit is in there. It has 15% alcohol, tastes very well, is organic, which is no additive and so on supposedly. And it's sweet. Sweet. Not only sweet, and here's my crystal. And I'm going to open it, and you can open it like this so you can eat the fruit as well. And I'm just gonna drink it here on anyway. It is very thick. It's full-bodied. Is the way I like it. Smells very good, and the fruits contain alcohol. Obviously, the color is my favorite color in a wine. When I'm talking about the white wines. Cheers, Norok. Very good. Very good. I had a busy day today, having gone the whole day, so I need some touch. A touch too much. All right, let's start with the first article. I recommend that wine. It's a dessert wine. Russia Today, July 7th. These guys are already in July 7th, because the Russians, as you know, they are 7 hours ahead of us. I think Moscow's time versus Eastern hour in America. Musk outlines strategy to break up two-party U.S. system. The billionaire says his American party will focus on Congress ahead of 2026, but may back a presidential candidate. Elon Musk has signaled that his new political initiative will focus on disrupting the two-party system in Congress, declaring that America Party aims to challenge the dominance of both Republicans and Democrats ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. The remarks followed the tech billionaire's announcement over the weekend that he is moving forward with plans to launch a new political party. Musk has positions the American Party as an alternative to what he called the Republican/Democrat Uniparty. Correct, accusing both major factions of mismanaging the country's finances and stifling voter choice. And I'm quoting, backing a candidate for president is not out of the question, but the focus for the next 12 months is on the House and the Senate. End quote. He wrote on X today, Sunday, outlining his short-term priority to target the U.S. midterm elections in November 2026, when 33 out of 100 Senate seats and all 435 House seats will be up for grabs. And I'm quoting, the way we're going to crack the uniparty system is by using a variant of how Epaminondas shattered the myth of Spartan invincibility in Leuctra. Extremely concentrated force at the precise location on the battlefield. That's Musashi's as well, but these guys are way ahead of Musashi. Musk previously stated in another post. So what they did, they just attacked one flank and they focused everything over there. And they already knew at that time the Spartans' move and the tactics. So it was well known to study, and they knew what they need to do. The Spartans were going forward. They were not fighting sideways. It was a big mistake, remember. So if you come to the sides or you're able to outmaneuver them, like for instance the Americans did with the Brits or English in their War of Independence. It was a guerrilla war. Come here, go over there, and these guys were all organized. How do you call it? I love the Spartans, are my favorite. But they were too rigid. All right, Musk also doubled down on his criticism of President Donald Trump's fiscal policy, questioning the value of the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, a temporary agency Trump appointed him to lead. And I'm quoting Trump, and it's very, very true what he says. And I'm quoting, what the heck was the point of DOGE if he, Trump, just going to increase the debt by 5 trillion? Musk wrote. Now we got Trump who's going to criticize Musk. So far, what do you think? How do you think he's going to disrupt these guys? With money and a campaign of promoting certain candidates and a certain slogan or a certain vision. That's how you do it. Probably, and if he's doing this, it's not going to be good. He's going to try to have people from the parties already, Democrat and Republicans, to defect and come to his party, but they will be like wolves, just changing their little coats and being the same guys underneath. If that happens, not very good. I'm not saying that in the Congress there are some people over there who are really, they can't break away from the Democrat and Republican, but what I'm afraid is the grip of a lobby, one certain lobby in the United States of America. You know who I'm talking about. You know? All right. So I'm talking about that lobby and these people that might switch sides or get rid of, so, okay, I'm changing sides from the Republicans or Democrats. They will have the lobby still attached after them like dogs in heat. It's true, Elon Musk has a lot of money, but he doesn't have a lot of media. Everybody else is on the other side, except people like us here and his ex. That's about it. The rest will propagandize the baboons big time. All right, and how they will do it? They will start with character assassination. I said it before. They're going to tell us about Elon Musk's small balls or his impotence, or I don't know, his drug or children, or I don't know, something. They will find something to the level of the electorate. And I'm not kidding. I mean, after all, they voted twice for Obama, twice for Bush, for Biden as well. So the level of the electorate is low, very low, not sophisticated. Most of it, not all of it. So don't get upset. So let's see Trump's response. Hey, where am I? Whoopee. And I'm quoting here. Trump criticized Musk for what he describes an erratic behavior in recent weeks, calling the entrepreneur a train wreck, end quote, and accusing him of promoting, and I'm calling it, disruption and chaos that undermines the stability of the American political system. That is, of course, the police. When the police enters organized crimes, it disrupts the organized crimes system and stability. So that's kind of what is going on right now. I'm not saying Musk is clean, but this is what Trump is talking about. They are over there together, but I'm thief number 1 with a mustache, and the other guy is thief number 2 without a mustache. But they're not our thieves. They're their own thieves, the interest thieves. You understand? And do you know who the people who are at the receiving end are? Own a mirror, go and look at it. So you and I are the ones that these guys are having the system to suck our, not that, our blood, unfortunately. So I need some courage. Sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I'm very happy. promoting this wine at no cost. Not everything is money, you remember that. So yeah, disrupt and chaos. And then he's going to scare the Americans, the electorate who voted for those guys twice and so on, and again for Trump. They will scare them. If this guy comes here, the sky will fall. Remember how they scared them in 2008 with that crisis? We need too big to fall. If Goldman Sachs falls, if GM falls, go bankrupt because they are running in deficit, everything is going to be bad, man. It's going to be very bad, very bad. We need you to bail them out. And they did for you. That's how it was the 2008. So that's how they're going to scare these guys. And what these guys can do? Nothing. Do you think they're going to vote for Elon Musk's party? These guys are going to decimate with pop-up, pop-up, pop-up. They're actors. They're operatives in the media. But hey, I love it. I love that Elon Musk is taking on this situation. Do I think he has a chance? No, I don't think he's got 2%. This is how I give Elon Musk 2%. He can have 90% of the population. He doesn't have the government. He doesn't have the military. He doesn't have the FBI. He doesn't have the NSA. He doesn't have the CIA. So he doesn't have the media. He doesn't have the Hollywood. He doesn't have the professors. He doesn't have the people who are actually who matter in a system. Not us. We vote. Who's counting the vote? We count the vote. Cry me a river. So he doesn't have the judges. They're gonna send him an arrest warrant just like this. What, I don't know, tax evasion or something. Or I don't know, some porn illegal on his laptop. They will seize it and they will find tons of it. Tons of it. And what Musk is gonna do? How can you find out that's a lie? How do you find out that's a setup? You will never find out. Why? They have the bread and the knife, as we say in Romania. Are pâinea și cuțitul. That means he's in charge. He's going to cut a slice or no slice to you or to you. That's how these guys are. But hey, nice try. As I foresee, Elon Musk either goes to jail here, legally, or he's going to be going to the Kremlin. He's going to, how do you call that, run away. He's going to be bankrupt by then. These guys are going to seize his wealth and everything he's got. I guarantee you that. He's going to self-exile. That's what he's going to do. Next. And I'm quoting Trump. I am saddened to watch Elon Musk go completely off the rails. What's wrong with going off the rails? By starting a new party, is that off the rails? Especially becoming a train wreck over the past 5 years. Like what? Trump wrote, and I'm quoting again. He even wants to start a third political party. Wow, this is America, Trump. Forgot about it. America first. Despite the fact they have never succeeded in the United States. The system seems not designed for them. So, right here, Trump makes a historical fallacy. Right here. Despite the fact that they have never succeeded in the United States of America. That is, don't try a revolution because it was never successful. Or don't try to do this because there's never been before. He can't be a, molester because he's never done it before. Is that logical? No, it's not logical. Maybe this is the first time. Maybe that's the way it happens. How was the first criminal found? It never happened before until that guy did it. And he did it. So again, this is a fallacy like it happened to me in America when I had my first child. I went to the hospital for a course, teach you how to be a parent and so on. So we were over there with some Native Americans, which is born in America, unlike me. That's how I call them, Native Americans. And we talked about, I asked a question over there about, do you think that is normal that this industrialized country doesn't pay, maternity leave? And I said in Western Europe, especially there are 2 years and 3 years, 1 year, 80% paid income for raising your child for at least 2-3 years. And one person over there said the same thing. This is America, we've never done it like this, and we don't do it. So that means, I said, if you're imbeciles for so long, you will continue to be imbeciles or something. So he said, because we have never done it, we should not do it again. But I said, is it good? Didn't matter. His idea was we didn't do it before, so no, it must be good because we never done it before. It's the same Trump. Despite the fact that he makes a party despite the fact that it's never been. So don't even try. and the system seems not designed for them. That's true. That's true. But hey, we like diversity, don't we? We like free speech, but we have only two ideas which overlap. Thank you very much. Good job, Trump. And he's the Democrat, or what is he? No, let's go and see Business Insider. Elon Musk says he's formed the America Party. Trump says he's gone off the rails. We got that one. And then Reuters, Trump calls Musk's formation of the new party ridiculous and criticizes his own NASA pick. So, President Donald Trump on Sunday called Elon Musk's plans to form a new political party ridiculous, launching the new barbs at the tech billionaire and saying that Musk ally he once named the lead NASA would have presented a conflict of interest given Well, you can't fight the government. That's my point here. Musk will try. I think he's courageous. I hope he succeeds to give us an opportunity to have more options. Remember, it's not only black and white, and even it's not even like that. It's like you have to build a road, and there are always only two options. Only two options in everything, Democrats and Republicans. There's no third option. Somehow. But when you go and, I don't know, build a house or you plan something, there's more than two options, more than two scenarios, but somehow in politics are only two. And those two have the same sponsors. And you call this democracy. And it's not called bribes. They're called campaign donations. I mean, everywhere you would do that in real life, it's called bribe or, as you said, conflict of interest and so on. Only in elections, somehow these guys have a pack, they got these guys, big money, and you send $20, and Donald Trump will pick the phone when you call because you donated $20. You say, yes. So everybody, stop right now. I'm talking to Gigi. He donated $20. We gotta hear his voice. Yes, Gigi, I am your servant, public servant. How can I help you? Really? I mean, do you think that's the way it works? Of course not. So, what do you think will happen with Musk? He's going to try something. I hope he succeeds, at least giving us a real feasible option. The problem is he's got on the other side the government and the system. The system and the guys in charge of the system, they will work through the system, which is theirs to work with, to legally fuck Elon Musk. That's what's going to happen. And Elon Musk will be threatened, blackmailed, attacked, until he either breaks through blackmail. This guy's going to tell him, we're going to take care of your business. You're going to be a nobody. You're going to have nothing. And in the meantime, we can send you to Guantanamo. Maybe we just make you disappear and we say that you're a terrorist and you were planning to, overthrow the government. That's it. Allegations? Here, you have 3 witnesses. Gigi, Mike, and Tom. Is it true? Shalom? Yes, it's true. There you go. What do you want? I mean, they're trustworthy, all of them. I mean, after all, we have so many testimonies after the Second World War. I mean, it occurred. What the fuck? Why? You didn't hear the other testimonies, only these ones right here. Why? Because they got money after that. So these guys were going to get the truth out. Cheers. Drink more, tell you more truth. So, my friends, good luck to Elon Musk. They will attack him. All of them, is the system. Remember, for me, it was clear. It was the end of hopes in the American system when in 2000, the elections in 2000, between an illiterate, I would call him George W. Bush, who went to Yale and Harvard, Ivy League schools, the best ones, that guy. Against Al Gore. Remember Al Gore? In 10 years, we're going to have the water be, I don't know how many feet tall, deep, and going to wipe the whole global warming if you don't do something. 10 years being gone, 20 years being gone, he's still around, and he's still respected. So anyway, between these baboons, a liar and an idiot liar, it was a recount in Florida. They didn't know if Floridians voted, because you see, people are just 51-49. That's how we are in a group. It's 49-51 always, man. Always with ideas. It's never like 20-80 in America. No. Are you crazy? Why? to get you involved. Oh my God, the system, yeah, we might win. Yeah, let's beat these guys. If it's 80-20, people will become, oh, fuck, I don't care, man. What is this? We lost anyway. So, that to recount the votes in Florida to see who won. Well, I was for counting the votes. I want to find out who really won. Count each and every vote 1,000 times, because 1,000 times should come the same outcome. This guy won and the other guy lost. Right? Wrong. The courts, appointed motherfuckers, said no. They stopped the count. You know why? Make sure the system works. Don't rock the boat. And then everybody was, yes, the system works. The system, yes, their system. For me, when I heard, I said, so you don't want to find out the truth, but you want to support the system? So the supporting a system was more important than finding the truth. Yes, Emil, this is true. So I said, bye-bye. And I was a very new American, okay? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.